In this video, we'll show you how to create an irresistible offer so people feel stupid saying no. Because let's be real, if your offer sucks, your whole business is gonna suck. And if you're wondering who the heck I am, my name is Vicente Cabrera. I'm starting from zero, documenting my whole process to prove there is no luck. And guys, to show that I work hard for you guys, today I'm bringing my whole whiteboard because I bought it for something, so I gotta use it, and I'm gonna show you step by step how to create an amazing offer. Alright guys, this is gonna be very fun. I only have black, I don't know where my other ones are, whatever. I hope you don't want blue or green because I don't have blue and green. So the first step is actually knowing how bad or how good your offer is, right? You will know that by just this. The first is the offer. If the offer is not good enough, it relies on marketing. And if the marketing is not good enough, it relies on sales. Right? Because if you think about it, if the offer is too good and people feel stupid saying no, the product, the service will sell by itself and referrals will go and people will just recommend you as crazy. But usually that's not the case. So you just rely on marketing, right? But sometimes the marketing sucks. So that whole thing goes into sales. And that's when sales are like, hey, you're throwing me just like super not qualified leads. The thing is, sometimes when you when you have a sales problem, maybe it's a marketing problem. Sometimes you got a marketing problem, but the reality is that you got an offer problem, right? And the reality is that people think, hey, we need to improve the offer, right? Which is fine because the offer is the foundations of everything. Everything. You change the offer, you change the whole business. You change the sales, you change the marketing, which is good, but there is risk implied in that because it's gonna change 100% the way your business runs, all right? But with risk, there's a reward, but there's also like, you can mess it up too, right? Okay, so we got offer, marketing, sales. So before we change the offer, we need to figure out the marketing. Are we making enough marketing? Because usually people do not have a horrible offer. People don't know about the offer. They have a product and they just don't market it. They just go over there, maybe do a couple 50 cold calls and a couple emails. That's nothing. You need to go over there, do marketing, do videos, do cold calls, just go networking, because you need to do volume in marketing. Because the only thing that's gonna tell you if the offer is good is gonna be the market. So we know that the market is everything over here, right? You can think your offer is great, but the market can think, hey, your offer fucking sucks. But it can be otherwise too. You can be like, hey, my offer sucks. I need to change it. Well, what if you change it, but in reality, you didn't do enough marketing, and the market, like if you did enough marketing, your market would have just loved your product, your offer. Just think about it. So before you actually start making changes to the offer, you need to ensure you take massive action over here. You need to let people know. Let people know about the stuff you do. As simple as that. If you do marketing and that you perceive that your niche says, dude, your offer fucking sucks or you're not getting clients, well, you got definitely an offer problem. But how are you gonna know if you got an offer problem if you haven't done enough marketing? As simple as that, all right? That's the first step. So once you do marketing and you determine that, dude, you're doing fucking 15 videos a day, you're doing cold calls, like you're doing pretty hard and you're not getting clients and you get the feedback of them, you're gonna be like, okay, I've done the marketing, people know about the shit I do, so I have an offer problem. I have an offer problem, right? But remember, once we change the offer, the whole business is gonna eat itself. It's gonna change everything, the sales, the accountability, the marketing, everything, right? Because the offer is the foundations of everything, right? So it's gonna take time, but with that comes risk, which is fine. But sometimes you might be doing good and you're gonna change the whole thing, and now you're gonna do horrible, you know? Okay, but now let's figure out how to make your offer good. Once you already did your marketing, you realize that it's not a marketing problem, it's not a sales problem, you got an offer problem, right? Okay, let's go to Hormozi in this case. Value. There's no more beautiful equation than this one. I'm gonna write it pretty quick. Dream outcome times perceived likelihood of achievement divided by the time delay times effort and sacrifice. Dude, and if you haven't read these books, just go read them right now. I mean, watch the video, whatever. This is gonna be pretty useful to you. But after the video, just make yourself the possibility and just order 100 milliliters and 100 milliliter offers, right? Those are like, dude. And you gotta go follow Alex Hormozi. You're welcome. All right, and we got effort and sacrifice, right? Okay, let's break down this pretty quick. So we got value. We need to understand that value doesn't mean tool, doesn't mean AI color, doesn't mean automation, doesn't mean website. That's a tool. We need to figure out the value. And the value is pretty much how valuable your thing is, right? And again, we're not trying to get the tool. We want to figure out the outcome. The higher the outcome of the client, the higher the value you're gonna get. So the equation goes like this. If you get this right, you're gonna get an amazing offer, all right? So the first is the dream outcome. Sounds good? What is the outcome you're selling in this case? Okay, so yeah. What is the outcome you're selling? I don't know. Maybe you are doing, let's do fitness. Maybe your outcome is, hey, if you work with me, I'm gonna help you lose 10 pounds lose 10 pounds, which 10 pounds is good, right? But what about if the dream outcome is, hey, I'm gonna help you lose fucking 40 pounds? That's way better, right? So you could charge more for this, so it's more value. So we need to try to get the dream outcome as high as possible. Another example, hey, I'm gonna help you get 5 more clients. Instead of 5 clients, figure out a system that will bring, instead of 5 clients, to fucking 30, 35 clients. Because that's gonna be way more valuable, and the most valuable, the most they're gonna charge, right? All right. So the first one is dream outcome, and we want to increase this as much as possible. Hey, you're not gonna lose 10 pounds, you're gonna figure out how to do 40 pounds. Or I don't know, you're not gonna get 5 clients, I'm gonna bring you 35 clients. Or I'm not gonna make you 5,000, I'm gonna make you 25,000, right? Now, the second is times perceived likelihood of achievement, right? So think about it. If I sell you, hey, you're gonna lose 30 pounds, and it's 100%, like you're gonna achieve it 100%. That's way better. Instead of, hey, you're gonna lose 30 pounds, but I don't know, 40%, you know? And the way you can increase this is mainly by reviews. So you need to just, once you work with a client, just ask for reviews, right? And you can be like, okay, I can help you lose 30 pounds, right? And they'll be like, well, I don't know. The thing is, they might believe the outcome, but if they do not take action sometimes, it's because they do not trust you. They do not have a perceived likelihood of achievement enough, right? So we can just counter that with reviews. You can be like, hey, look at this guy. He was same situation as you. Dude, look at him now. He lost 30 pounds, he has a six-pack, whatever, right? And you can be like, dude, here I got one review. Here I got 5. Do you want 10? Do you want 100? Tell me when to stop. Here's 500 reviews. Tell me when to stop, you know? And if you do that, like you're gonna increase this one, and you're gonna be increasing the perceived likelihood of achievement, right? Then we got the time delay. All this divided by time delay times effort and sacrifice. So the time delay. Here's a little thing. It's the fastest you can deliver the results, the better, right? Just think about it for a second. If I tell you, hey, you can lose 30 pounds 100% because I have done this with 1,000 different clients in the exact same position as you, right? And you're gonna do it in one day. Losing 30 pounds in one day, you will like, hell yeah, let's do it. But the thing is, you want to get time delay as low as possible because as the bigger it is, the less value it has. And here we need to make a mental switch because we're used to like charging per hour. That means it benefits us, how long does it take to deliver the results. And that's usually in the consultancy. If you think about it, consultants like usually charge an hourly rate. They're like, okay, I'm gonna work 5 hours with you and it's gonna be like 500 per hour, something like that, right? That means the longer they take to deliver the results, the more they're gonna get paid. It makes no sense, right? So we want to do the opposite. We want to get this. If you do websites, deliver the website in a day. If you are a fitness trainer, figure out a way to not do it in a year, but do it like in 3 months, right? Okay, now we thought we want this as low as possible. And effort and sacrifice. This is how much effort and sacrifice the client is gonna go through to achieve the thing we're promising them. If we tell them, if we're like a personal trainer, hey, you're gonna lose 30 pounds. I show you 1,000 reviews, so you believe me. Now, this is gonna be like, I don't know, 6 months, for example. Now, the effort and sacrifice. You will need to go to the gym every day, maybe. You will need to quit alcohol. You will need to stick to a diet. So the problem here, in this case, in the fitness trainer, there's so much effort and sacrifice. You know, and that's why a fitness trainer can always charge 200, 300 per month. They have a dream outcome. It's pretty high, this one. They can help you lose how much weight you want. You can even lose 100 pounds if you want to. They can have as many reviews as you want. They can do it as quick as possible. But the client is gonna go through pain. So the thing is, imagine we got this one a score of 10. We got this one a score of 10. We got time delay like a score of, let's do 5. And effort and sacrifice is gonna be like 20. And if you do the math, it's 100 and there's 100. So it just gives a value of 1. But if you can figure out a way to do effort and sacrifice 1, look at this. 100, we got 100 times 100 divided in 5, 20. We got, and that's the case of liposuction, and that's the next step I'm gonna talk about. But quick summary. Value equals dream outcome. We want to get this highest as possible times perceived likelihood of achievement, and you can get this through more reviews. If you get 1,000 reviews, people are gonna believe you. If you're perceived as an expert in your industry, that's why you need to do videos like the one I'm doing right now. This gives trust to the people. All right, perceived likelihood of achievement. Then we got divided this whole thing by time delay. We want to get this as lowest as possible, the fastest, the best. We want speed. And times effort and sacrifice. We want to do it as easy to the client so it doesn't go through any effort or any sacrifice, right? Okay, so now we went to the next point. All right, guys, so now we got the next step, which is we got 3 different offer types. First, we got done for you, which is in for you. The second one, it's done with you. And the third one, it was do it yourself. Right? And we need to understand this because it goes directly to this one. So just imagine, done for you will be the liposuction. How much people charge for liposuction? $1,000, right? That means the value is really high. Actually, price stuff, it works the following. You get the value over here, right? And over here, you get the price. Just now, think about it. If you deliver so much value and people perceive this value, you got this amount of value and you got this amount of price. What's the problem? You're delivering more price. You're delivering more value, and you're charging less. So it's a non-brainer, right? If you're delivering $100 value and you're charging 50, people are gonna buy. Think about it. If you do the equation good, so the idea here is to get the value as high as possible, because the higher the value, the more you're gonna be able to charge, right? But the problem is, and I feel most of you are gonna be stuck on this place, is you got value, which is pretty small, and then sometimes you got price over here. And now we got a problem, because people, your value is this, it's 50, and now you're charging 100. so through the value equation I just showed you, you need to figure out a way to, okay, you're charging 100, so you need to get the value up to 150. All right? Okay, now that we know that, we got done for you, done with you, and do it yourself. Right? Okay, done for you is the liposuction, and they charge you thousands of dollars. Am I right? Yes. Well, let's analyze pretty quick through the value equation. Dream outcome, you're gonna lose 30 pounds, right? Same thing as the trainer, for example. Perceived likelihood of achievement, 100%. I mean, maybe let's say 98% of just something happens or whatever. 98%. That's pretty good value, right? Let's give it a number of like 100. Time delay, 1 day. now you've seen the point. We got time delay. Not even, I will give it 0. Let's give it 1 to make the math easier. Time delay, 1. Effort and sacrifice, 1. Now you see the idea. We got 100 times 1. So this whole thing, liposuction has a, done for you, liposuction has a value of 100. That's why they can charge thousands of dollars, right? Now let's do another example, done with you. This is the example of the trainer, right? Dream outcome, same thing, 30 pounds. Perceived likelihood of achievement, you can give them as many reviews, but the client might get sick, the client might have an accident, might get injured, might quit because his friends or whatever. So let's say, okay, dream outcome, let's give it a 10. Perceived likelihood of achievement, let's give it a 4. Time delay, fucking 6 months or a year. Let's give it like horrible over here. It's gonna be like 10. And effort and sacrifice is gonna be worse. It's gonna be like, let's give it a 10. So we got 10 times 4, we got 40 times the divided by 100, which give us a value of 0.4. And that's why a trainer can only charge 200 per month or 300 per month, and he's putting so much work, while the liposuction guy can charge thousands of dollars for just a liposuction. Because with the liposuction, they just go over there and they just get all the fat guys are just getting the whole fat removed from their body without doing anything. But the fat guys in the done with you have to put all the effort and all the time to get the results. But then we got the third type of offer, which is do it yourself. This becomes even more difficult. Now, I think you've seen the point here. Done for you is the easiest to sell, but the most difficult to scale. Do it yourself, you can sell as many as you want, but it's difficult to sell and it's so easy to scale. Imagine here you would just you sell a PDF, for example. Hey, PDF, how to sell 30 pounds in fucking 6 months, right? You have that thing, 30 pounds in 6 months with a PDF, and you can just, I don't know, make an e-commerce in Shopify and just sell the thing through like social media, whatever. Well, let's analyze pretty quick. PDF, dream outcome is the same one. Okay, so let's say we give it a 10. Perceived likelihood of achievement, there's no accountability of a trainer, so it's gonna be like fucking 1. Time delay, it's gonna take more than the trainer because the trainer is gonna be over you and this guy is gonna quit and he's gonna go back, and so we're gonna give you a 20. And then effort and sacrifice, not even like the guy in the trainer, at least the trainer like teach him everything, so he just needed to do the meals and go train and all this stuff. But the guy who just bought the fucking PDF has to learn the PDF, understand it, go to ChatGPT and be like, what the heck does this mean? 3 times 4, or 3 sets of 8 reps over progressive overload or whatever it's called. So it's gonna take way more effort and sacrifice. And the thing is, he's not gonna have a trainer, it's just a PDF, so he might get injured in the middle and he's gonna quit again and whatever. So we get effort and sacrifice 20. And if we make a math, 10 times 1, it's, oh, I have no space at this time. Okay. So we got a dream outcome of 10. We got a perceived likelihood of achievement of 1. So we got a value of 10 divided time delay 20, effort and sacrifice 20, 400. Now you've seen the point. I don't want to do the math because I'm a business guy. I don't know how much is it. Doesn't matter. So that's the thing. The next step, okay, I want to get through pretty quick. Again, scalability. That's really important, and how easy to sell is. Done for you. Super easy to sell. They don't do anything. The clients just appear to the call, and we're like, okay, I will do this. But it requires a lot of time, right? You have to be there. I mean, you can still outsource stuff, but it will require time. It will require planning, be there, doing the whole AI stuff or whatever you're delivering, right? Done with you. It's a little bit more scalable. I'm gonna do not scalable, but easy to sell, right? Done with you. It's, I'm gonna do like average of scalability and sell, right? Do it yourself. So easy to scale, really difficult to sell. That's it. I would recommend to start 100% with Done For You, 100%, because it's so easy to sell. You might not have the best sales skills at the beginning, so you need to develop that skill, right? But it's gonna take time to deliver. So instead of taking, I don't know, do it yourself, you could take 300 clients, you could take 1 per month, right? But once you get good at this one, you can just go to the next one to do it with you. And once you figure out the Done With You, you can give it a shot to do it yourself. And the thing, just look at like the biggest like companies in the world. They're not they're not Done For You. They're not consultancies. All of them just deliver products because it's the easy to scale, but it's the most difficult to figure it out. If you have an amazing product and you provide so much value with that product, dude, go with this one. But the thing is, you don't really decide the value, it's the market who decides the value. So you might do this whole math, which is a great starting point. Use ChatGPT, use Perplexity, all these things. But once you create your thing, do marketing, mass marketing, and figure out the feedback of the market. Do cold calls. How people react when you do this. How people react when you offer this stuff. And just test. All right? I will say that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching the video. If you like it, make sure to give us a like, subscribe to the channel. On the description, I will post a little document, which is gonna be like whole insights and a little summary of all this thing we just went through. We just created the offer, right? The next step is actually getting clients. And if you're wondering how to start getting clients, go check this video.